Hello everyone, Mrs. Gigi here with another Craftroom Time Tuesday. I have these things left to do something with today. And what about today? Just looking into making those ATCs that I was talking about last week. Hopefully we will get there. But we will see. We will see. So we will definitely look into these to use these. And for those of you who have been following along on my December daily, we are on day number 13 today. So let's see what we can do. We are definitely going to put some sort of something in this little pocket here. Still have these, and this in itself is a pocket. Well, let's focus on that thing a little bit. And then, of course, all the other papers and things that I have. Because isn't it like that? We have too much going on now. Too much going on. I'm thinking actually going with this green. Let's see, maybe just maybe not a tag this time, just a card of some sort. Let's see what we can do. This will definitely need to be rounded because that's a little bit nicer when it comes to journaling cards. Something like that in there. But what are we going to put on here? What are these things? This is a cute thing. I kind of like this gingerbread house. I just found this. I'm going to cut this one out. See what we can make with this. Either put it on the journaling card or put it directly into the journal. So cutting away a little bit at least. Or it's just one of those. That would be kind of cute, wouldn't it? Let's see if we can cut out this gingerbread house too and look into what we think. So closer and closer onto this holiday big time, I would say. The holiday season is almost to an end. Because it's gone really fast this year. 2 weeks up until Christmas. We are actually going to celebrate Christmas together with one part of the family this upcoming weekend because we can't get together on Christmas like we normally do. So for the kids and everything, we wanted to do a little pre-Christmas celebration. So that will be this weekend. And then it's here. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and eating a lot of things, and I know, get together as a family. Usually for me and my family, we play a lot of board games, things like that. So that will definitely be a thing that we do. So we are going for those. Putting a little bit of glue and and something. I always say and something because I it might be that I know exactly at the moment, but most times I don't, because to me the whole crafting thing is a process. You never know the end result. Even though you kind of have a plan, like last week, we all know what was going on last week. I was thinking journaling cards, but there were no no, not even a journaling card. It was ATCs in the making, so that I thought, but it didn't really turn out as ATCs. Like that. Do I want to have? Let's try. I don't want to have the thick side there. Let's go around the whole thing. I don't know if it will show that much up in camera, but I can definitely see that it's the gold pen that I'm using. Sometimes I actually wish that I had a really good gold thread. Because wouldn't it be kind of fun to just sew around bits and pieces sometimes with the gold thread? So it's there. You can kind of see it. And then, of course, 13 here, December 13 is also the Lucia Day here in Sweden. So we'll have to do some sort of a Lucia creation here. Just a little reminder. Putting that on the back side. Just a little thing, nothing big. So we had celebration at work today, singing Christmas songs and all kinds of fun things with the kids. So we will go green, and maybe brown hair would be kind of cute. Let's see, put the green on there because she has a crown with candles lighting up the dark north. That was what it's representing. So we will create some sort of something like that. Let's see if I put the right fine liner here. And I did. Putting a little bit of black inside these. Symbolizing the candles in her hair, and there are actually throughout churches today celebrating Lucia and having real candles in the woman's hair. Of course, you know, with safety precautions and everything, but they do have real art, real candle lit up in the hair. Just like that, to symbolize Lucia. As most of you know, this time of day for me it is, oh, looking at the watch is almost 8 o'clock already. It kind of goes fast. So let's think about it. Do we want to have 13 or 13? 13 is 13 in Swedish. And for this one, I'm actually thinking of writing 13, like writing it in with pencils. Just because. Just like that, 13. 13. Makes it a little bit of difference in all of these pages that we have done so far. I did have a little thing going there, so just reminding myself that it's going to be the 13th page. Do we need something else? For those that haven't been around, I've done all the pages so far. Number 1. Number 2. This is a decoration part page. Famous Christmas song in Swedish. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome. This is where I'm going to put a photo and a birthday celebration for one of my kids. So I'm not really writing anything as far as right now. So, going through, it's kind of building up. Which is kind of fun. I forgot about writing anything for Sunday, Sundag. There will definitely be made. So for the base of this journal, I am using Tsunamirose Digitals. So all of the things that you see here are Tsunamirose Digitals, her Christmas journaling kits. She has a couple of them actually, but this is one of those, and there will be links down below in the description box for it. So what now? Now when we have done day number 13 in Swedish, which I've actually written there instead of using numbers, we will put this one aside and then focus on the actual thing that I was intending to do last week, which was ATC cards. So we are going to prepare a background some sort of something for this. Let's see. And then, of course, the measurements part of this and things. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge as always. And what are we going to do? Do we want them green? I kind of feel like I want green cars. Looking into where have I placed? I've actually done a little bit of a cleanup. And thinking of a darker green and a lighter green. And let's see what we can do. And thinking, are we going dilution paint? No, I don't have a nice green at least. Let's see, we are going darker green and lighter green. Hello, Dana. Welcome, welcome. I will actually just go like this for starters. And of course, what are you going to use? I am thinking a playing card because that's one of those things that I randomly use when I don't have any cards, because that's one of those things that I have actually been, I have no clue, literally no clue where they are. And not even the playing card at the moment. But let's figure it out anyway. We will always do. Actually thinking about let's use, let's use the acrylic block. Oh, that was quite a sound. But I kind of like it. So let's do a little bit more. So that will definitely be a thing. And now what? Do we want to have a lighter green, or are we going to perhaps dry this a little bit? I'm thinking a little bit of a lighter green. I'm not 100% sure that it will be. Let's just try with the brush. Hello, scrapbooks and memories. Welcome, welcome. Just a tiny bit like this. We are creating ATC cards. I started this live off with creating a page in my December daily. I've done, I don't even know how many years I've been making a December daily. But live like this, I think it's the 3rd or 4th year actually. It is going quick. Really quick. Like that. I wish I had. I am thinking about, let's see if I have the post box red, if I can reach it out of all the things. And of course, let's see, is it down here at the bottom of everything? Cherry pie red. No. Am I prepared? So sorry for that. Those of you who know me know that my creativity process is kind of all over the place. Postbox red, we have it here, and it's one of those like we need it now. This time of year we need it. Let's see. So what are we going to do with you? I am thinking using bubble wrap. Taking a little piece of bubble wrap. Just doing it like this. Just adding just a tiny bit of something on the page. I'm just using the lid actually. You know, we just need a tiny, it could be hollies. Who would have known? And now, of course, thinking, do we have the gold paint? Isn't it a little bit crazy how, at least for me, I have, you know, seasonal type things, and how I prepared the Christmas season has been coming up really fast this year, so I haven't really prepared for anything. So it kind of feels a little bit strange. But like I say, no one but you that watches the live and all the videos will actually know what happened during the process of creating the things that I'm making. So there we have it. I can see I don't want copper, and I think we can definitely go with a gold pen afterwards, but you know, do we want a little bit of snow with texture paste? Maybe we will add that later on, definitely. So I actually have this one, fresh lime. It would be kind of fun to add a little bit of another type green. You know, it's green, but it's another version of it. And yet again, looking into what do I want to use. I do have a spatula up there. Or what if, let's see, using an old toothbrush, adding, I don't even know if it is visible on camera, just the slightest touch of light green. Because we are going to cut this whole thing up, as you know. Hello, Anne. Welcome, welcome. So this thing with an ATC always makes me a little bit strange when thinking about all the measurements, but we will manage somehow. We always do. So we have fresh lime, postbox red. Are we going? No, I don't know. I kind of like it the way it is, and you know, some of it will definitely be covered. I do want to. I want to say that I kind of want to add something black just because we can. That's why. So that is, let's see, maybe some small little markings. Is it dry enough? Just the slightest thing. As most of these will be covered, you will never know, or it will be cut apart. But it's most of these, let's see, just something. And then, of course, like I told you last week, I definitely need to look into buying new paint and buying all kinds of things, or put it on the wish list for Christmas. So we're thinking about the ATC size. I actually have a ruler. Let me think a little bit. Is it 2.5 by 3.5? If I remember correctly. All my dilution paints dried up. What? You can put a little bit of spray water in it, Anne. You know, just add a tiny bit of water and they will reactivate. I bought these second hand, so but then again, these aren't really used much, and I use a tiny bit. So I actually bought, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 of these, and you use the tiniest amount of paint in each project, and they will definitely last. So we have this. I'm going to put some of these paints away. I was actually thinking, I don't know why, but I was thinking about adding this, or maybe this. This is Pure Sunshine. Are we going to? Or maybe like do some small little tiny markings and then cutting those out. I don't know. It kind of felt, I don't know if this is, let's just try. That's what we will do. And I always just use most anyway, not really always, but I will use the paint in the lid like this because you don't really need much. Hello, Kathy. Welcome. Shopping for paintbrushes. Oh. Oh, yep. Paintbrushes are, I use them a lot, so I don't have like a favorite brand. The ones that I have here, I think is, let's see, no, these, I I don't even know. I will just show you. Is it visible? Hopefully it is. You know, it is one of those like $1 or something. Really cheap. I never use my professional brushes anymore. Even though I have them. I have them here in a, you know, cute envelope type little case. Felt it might actually be kind of nice. Adding a little bit of a thing, and then of course these. As you can see, the whole card thing is curving, but it will dry up and I will put it down, so it will be okay in the end. Because do we have time to wait to flatten it all out? No, we are making a vibe here, people. I don't know, but you know, I go through brushes. I actually have the professional brushes that I've had for a very, very long time. But I'd rather just use these cheap ones because my kids are using them too, and I'm like, why bother paying so much when you can buy and literally just, you know, if anything happens to them. But it was a kit, so I kind of liked it. The kit that I got, you know, it has these, you know, like a totally basic type kit. 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, and 12 of the sizes of the brush in this kit. So totally basic. And now on to the more difficult part of this show, measurements. I do, and you know, bear with me on this one. I don't really mind. Let's just put it down like this. What can happen? No. Let's see. 2.5 by 3.5. Are we ready to roll? No, looking at the wrong side of the ruler, and I have a metric system going there. I'm like, no, it will definitely not be a thing. 2.5, 5, 7.5. Let's see, 9, 10. This might not be the most efficient way of doing this. This is the Mrs. Gigi way of doing this. And it has kind of, you know, gone really well before. So I'm actually going with it. So 2.5. Now thinking, let's see, 3.5 and 7. And the funny thing is, and I don't know if this is just a thing with the because I'm using a European size A4 piece of paper, it always makes the, you know, like scrap bits. And I don't really like that, but you know, it's just how it is. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by. Let's go like this. And like that. So that will not be used and those will not be used. And we have 2, 4, 6, 8 pieces here to use. And they are still usable. because of the nature of being alive, you know, it can sometimes be a little bit of a struggle, but you know, it is what it is. And these small tiny pieces, I will definitely come up with something in the end. Making ATCs and scenes is one of those things that are really, really fun. Just having, you know, this piece of the small little paper to create something on. It's kind of fun. Little canvas, one might say. A little whiteness of there, but we will kind of figure it out together. So these I usually use like belly bands in journals, or maybe glue this one down as a tuck spot or something. We will see. Not today, but you know, it will be one of those things that I will save up to use in the future. So are we going to fill it up, or are we going to look into these? These are some digitals that Nicole at Relax Cut Glue has on her Facebook group. And this one, so I thought that we could use these. And immediately when looking into them, I'm thinking this will definitely, you know, it needs to be used. That one. And we will look into, what about using the package? That one. Maybe combining the two. I kind of like that Santa. Looking into adding this one. And these three. These are really, really cute elves. And then, of course, a little bit of something else. We will definitely look into putting these aside for the moment being and placing them down. So how do we want to let's see. Let's go with this Santa first. The chimney has been stuck up there. So we'll figure out some way to do something creative with this paper piece. A little bit of cutting, unfortunately, but we will manage. We will definitely manage. And this, to me, I don't know if it's the same way with you. Sometimes it's really relaxing, and sometimes it can actually be a little bit annoying. So I can definitely understand both of the views there with fussy cutting. So we have this chimney and something. He needs to be there. And I actually saw a little gingerbread man that I kind of liked. Or both of those. And this, the present. And when thinking about those, have you finished, up with the Christmas gifts and everything? Because I am not. I am definitely not. There will be a little bit of this gingerbread man here. So for those of you who want to grab this freebie, it's Nicole Relax Cut Glue and her Facebook page and her group. She as of right now, I'm making all kinds of Christmas related videos on her channel too, so like all of us, holiday related, I would say, because there were actually a couple of holidays, not only Christmas this time of year. For those that don't celebrate Christmas, it might be Hanukkah or something else. Let's put that one there. I'm actually just gluing them down because when doing these things, you can definitely sit for period of however long you like, but I kind of feel if I sit for too long thinking about exactly how I want them placed down, they will never be placed, they will never be finished. So I've actually, I don't want to say trained myself, but it was a little bit of the struggle in the beginning, just thinking about what to do with all the things. Let's see, put a little bit more glue on the leg there. This Santa, let's cut him out. And then in this freebie, there was a couple of sentences and words and things like that, so we will definitely look through those. So these ATCs I'm doing just for fun. They won't be really used for anything. Maybe place a small little journaling cards in my December daily, but other than that, they are just fun to look at. Let's see, are we going with that one? Just at the top of this thing. So I hope that everyone is feeling good. We are actually having a little tiny bit of some sort of cold. It isn't anything else. But at one point we actually thought it was, but it isn't. And I'm now thinking, actually praying a little bit and, things like that, because of the holidays coming up. We don't want to be in bed. We've already been through that last year. But the whole family being in bed for several weeks. And that wasn't really fun when looking back. My husband thought it was kind of nice in the beginning because he had his food and everything delivered to the guest room door. But it wasn't really when, all of us got it. And we had things planned and couldn't do anything. So this year I'm hoping that nothing will literally happen. So let's see this one. We're going with that one on the edge there. Or are we? I'm actually going to put her up here and then put a word or something there. So we have these. And something else that will be added. Are we going Rudolph? Or, the fox, that was kind of cute. Definitely going Rudolph. That will represent my family, all the kids and things. And these candy cane. Can't go wrong with candy cane, can we? Let's see. And then some texture paste up on top of this and adding all kinds of other fun things. So what do you have on your craft room table today? I know that most of my viewers this time of day is in the US, which means in the middle of the day, or like at least somewhere around noon. So by the time I eat my dinner, you all have lunch, or most of you, or even breakfast for some. And then I actually have the smaller audience on the other side of the world in Australia. And that's the opposite. Even actually the next day sometimes I'm thinking about all these time zones and things. So let's see. We are almost, I can't really speak, almost to the end of this cutting part of the thing here. just gluing this one down. And it is really warm here inside. Let's see. The glue is all over the place. Just like that. We will put those aside, making these. And they will be pressed down so that it won't really be let's see, this one maybe with the little Rudolph. So I'm actually thinking this upcoming weekend there will be Christmas celebrating at our house, which means, you know, food and everything coming up too. So double up on that for this next couple of weekends. And then, of course, a little bit extra fun for the kids to be able to celebrate Christmas more than once. So we are almost finished with the cutting here. Oh, poor thing. Oh, I kind of accidentally cut his ear off. We will manage. We will make it work. We will make it work. Let's see. We're going to use... How are we going to please you? We need to look at the words. Christmas, Noel, Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday. Santa Claus, gingerbread, jingle all the way. I kind of like that, jingle all the way. That one will be used, jingle all the way, stockings, Santa baby, peace on earth, jingle bells. Happy holiday needs to, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. You know, that's a go-to, so those will be used. Christmas 2022. I have Christmas over here and then 2022 on the other piece of paper. So let's see, let's looking into the texture paste. And I kind of do want to place, let's see, looking into cutting these a little better, of course. Christmas. And then 2022, this tiny little piece here. A little better. see that I do like a little thing here for the texture paste. Putting that one on first. Going straight on like that. Just the tiniest. Up here at the top. Adding something. And we definitely need to add something up here. Just the smallest. Using this one too, but I'm thinking here just the tiny. And then this. Putting up here. Now, you'll never know where the snow has fallen. And of course, Santa up at the rooftop with him stuck there. All wintry. Actually thinking just the tiniest amount more. We want more. I'm aiming for more snow looking than anything. Hello, Kristen. Oh, is it your birthday? Oh, wow. Happy birthday in advance. Which say, you know, all of the things coming up. Apart from the holidays, you know, I actually know a couple of people that have their birthday actually the day before Christmas or Christmas Eve or Christmas, and I would, you know, like to say in this, we here in Sweden, we celebrate Christmas on the 24th. So that's why it's a little bit special. So both 24th and 25th, I know people's birthdays are, that close to the actual day. Jingle All the Way, that's what we are going to place down. We will kind of do something for that little gingerbread man there. It's all covered. And happy holiday. Think about it. Do we want to place it up here or down there, or we will do it with the these. The candy are important things throughout the week, the weekends, of course, but the holidays even more. Cutting this one. And then a tiny bit on the edges here, because we do not want too much white. I'm actually thinking about just gluing it down on top of this. Let's see. Placing it down there. And then, oh, I totally forgot about their little reindeer, the little Rudolph. We will have to look into you. And then the words. Jingle bells, candy cane, naughty or nice. What other type words? No L. Actually thinking fa la 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 la. That will be a thing that I will use. We're going full on Christmas mode. Not, just as a person, not on YouTube or anything, because I will throughout the December do the daily December daily as usual. Maybe a couple of other things nearer to Christmas. Do I want to do something with you, little, it is Rudolph. We need to cut him down, not out. Rudolph, I don't know, sleigh, candy cane, peace on earth. It will just be Rudolph. And then some texture paste on you, because it will be needed. We can't just leave it without no texture paste. And of course glued down too. So we have Rudolph there. And then the paste. Let's see. Something up there. And it will be a little bit all over. And then the text. Then it would have been kind of nice to have gold thread, like I talked about in the beginning of this video. Gold thread. I will definitely have to look into using gold thread. Not in slow stitching, but in the sewing machine. In the meantime, we will maybe add a little bit of gold. Let's see. Can add a little bit of stickles to this. And then, of course, just leave it to dry, because that will definitely be one of those things that are kind of hard for me to leave them. Let's put some stickles all the way around these. Apart from just leaving them drying, they need to be flatter, so I need to put them on something. Oh, sorry. You can hear it. It's coming up. It's the holidays. I don't have time to be sick. Just putting some dots. Just going up here, doing the same thing. So now I have it on these three. Let's switch them out. We're going like this. And then on this part, and then of course when dry, it will be kind of cute to have a little bit of gold happening. And then down here, or am I going? No, I'm going this direction. Like that. So we had 6 of them made. And then of course you do have more, but I don't know. You'll definitely have to put these ones aside to dry. And two more. Let's see. Do we want to add something to them? Can we add, let's see, adding this one maybe on one of them? So the December daily will be the thing that I will focus on. Doing some sort of a base, because I'm using the December daily as a little journal for myself, writing a little bit in it each day. But apart from that, I will continue doing small little things like this that I've done today. Let's see, we will have to cut this one down. Not really that, exact or whatever. I was thinking about what type word I was about to use, but because it will be covered up with texture paste, so it won't really show. Let's look into it. I'm thinking adding this one down here. The opposite way. Let's look into it. Hello, Pam. Welcome. Now we will go the original way that I was thinking. This way. And then putting something in terms of the words. Let's see. Peace on earth. Jingle bells. I don't know. Santa Claus. It might be jingle bells. What do you have on your Craftroom table today, Pam? Had a lot of fun projects, later on. Like I've told you before, my watch later list is really, really long. Some little texture paste thingy going on this one too, of course. Putting the glue away, putting him on there, and then let's see. Maybe a little bit up here. I don't want to have too much, not too much going on. Like that. And then the little text. At the top on this one, like that, and some small little stickle pieces. Like this one. So when looking into it, we have actually created a couple of these. We'll leave this one for now because I'm not really 100% on what to do. But with a piece of paper and some imagination, You can actually create quite fun things. Now thinking, should I be brave and go? I am going to, but do it live or not? Going with the gold pen like this. Getting all quiet when doing this. I'll need to concentrate. But it kind of gives it a little bit more of something on this cards. And then, of course, when I'm doing this isn't really dry, so I sometimes do these outlinings instead of the ink, because in this case I'm using a marker, of course, but you always have some sort of marker at home, and usually if you have kids or going to the Dollar Tree, you can buy some really cheap markers, and then you can outline in all different kind of colors. That's kind of nice instead of using ink, making it a little bit more special dimension to it too. And like I started this whole thing out doing it live like this 3 years ago now, I'm thinking I kind of did budget type things only because I didn't want to buy. So the people you're probably hearing now in the background, those are my kids. They are going to sleep, or me and my husband wants that, but they are not into the mode of sleeping. Now they are actually counting down 1, 2, things like that. So this will actually be it. Making these ATCs. Really fun little pieces of creation. Let's see if we'll put a little bit of paint here. And on the last one. And it's really warm in here, so they are kind of, at this point, almost 100% dry, which is good, because then I don't need to be looking into all these stickles with a little bit of a scare because it scares me. It's really nice to use stickles, but it takes a whole lot of time to dry. So there they are. Did a little bit today, apart from the December daily. So, and as always, those of you that know my schedule also know that I will be back again tomorrow, 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. As far as if everything is normal, I will definitely be back. And apart from these ATCs, We also created this page today, number 13 or 13, and I actually wrote it in Swedish, just text, because making it a little bit different. So that's what we did today. Thank you so much for those of you who have been watching. And now I will help my husband get the kids to bed. 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. I will be back again tomorrow. Bye, everyone.